Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Peach's Little Podcast. This season, rather than talking about LC topics, we're running our own league, Peachy's Little Podcast League. Great name, I know. Um, and we'll be doing weekly recaps. We're a little bit delayed on that, but we'll be doing weekly recaps on 5 matches. There's 5 total divisions, so we'll pick the best match. So the first one will be starting with Applin, which is Z-Pice versus DM. And DM has a Sun team going on, no Chlorophyll Pokemon, but we do see the Vulpix Charmander combo. As well as some bulkier Pokemon like Waltroll, Fungus, and then Anorith and Galarian Ponyta kind of has some outside of Sun, just strong offensive Pokemon. Anorith probably going to try and set up Stealth Rocks to chip some stuff into range. Z-Pice is kind of on the back foot here with 3 Pokemon weak to fire, as well as that Fungus is going to be really annoying to actually take down. Doesn't necessarily wall Grookey because they could be the acrobatic set, but that means you're speed tying with the fire types. So overall, this combination of Fungus plus Vulpix would be really annoying here. Also, I just realized I didn't introduce T-Row. My bad. Hi,
Yeah,
T-Row.
so we got a minute and a half, and this is just the Peachy. It's just Peachy's turn. Like he has no
Hey,
co-host today. Hello,
listen,
everyone.
it's Peachy's little podcast. Okay, there's a reason my name's on the poster.
Yeah, you're right. You should do all the video and the uploading and stuff, and the constantly pinging you to show up for the
Me,
recordings.
me, me. Hey, you forgot Tuesday as well. Don't want to hear it.
I did forget Tuesday. All
Don't want to
right,
hear it.
are you ready to start then for the first matchup between
Ooh,
Z-Pice
let's
and
do this.
DM? All right, here we go. All right, lead Grookey versus lead Anorith. Obviously, Grookey is like, if you lead Grookey, like 9 times out of 10, you're saying you're Scarf, or you're saying that Grookey's a good lead. Versus the opponent, Grookey does not hit 4 of the mons on the opponent's team, so
Yeah,
this is definitely
and
just Scarf.
not only that, Anorith, also both Anorith and Ponyta also outspeed it with Anorith looking for the X Scissor Oko and Galarian Ponyta threatening Mystical Fire. There's no way this Grookey isn't Scarf, which does mean that we're looking at the Fungus walling Grookey. Grookey can knock off, but Fungus will be a hard wall to this Grookey.
Yeah, unfortunate. It does Grookey. We are allowing Grookey to run Grassy Glide, so that is something to keep
Yeah.
in mind. But I don't think Grassy Glide's going to matter that much in this matchup.
Yeah, especially against Anorith. Even if you were Life Orb, that shouldn't kill Anorith, and it'll just hit
Oh
your
no,
back anyway.
it's definitely not going to kill Anorith with Life Orb. It'll do a lot, but it's not going to kill. So Anorith could
Yeah.
probably just get free rocks here. Take a hit, get free rocks.
Mm-hmm.
U-turn. Tink a tink.
Shows the U-turn, shows the grassy seed, which is kind of unconventional, but
Yeah,
it
I
frees
mean,
up an EV slot and pickpocket
pickpocket. I think it's
shenanigans.
a cool set. It automatically activates pickpocket in case DM wanted to click knockoff, but getting rocks up is just as valuable. If you're like a
And
Shell Smash Squirtle set, you definitely could have gone Squirtle there and get a Shell Smash off early. Uh, Anorith doesn't threaten Oko outside of like if it SD'd, so food for
yeah,
thought, but neither here nor there. Go hard Vulpix, makes sense. You could take a knockoff or just let rocks go up, either way. Vulpix just threatens the whole team, including Squirtle. Look at Squirtle, being the good fire resist he's meant to be.
yeah, and of course, it being a water type, that only taking 30%, it's likely going to be a bulkier set and not a shell smasher. Just
Yeah,
even being a water type, sponging 30% definitely got to be bulky.
yeah, then you're also taking rocks, and then you never got your spin off, so you had to go take rocks again. Setting up grassy terrain for the energy balls for Vulpix really does kind of sting here as well, because you definitely can't use Squirtle versus Vulpix now. Very unfortunate.
Yeah. I do like this protect play though, scouting to see if this Vulpix is Scarf or not. This is an interesting play.
I mean, he did click Energy Ball. I think he's clicking Protect to stall out the sun.
I'm so stupid. I read the I read the text wrong.
Yeah, right.
That
This is an Applin match. We got a
okay.
Stunky coach saying, "Oh, this could be
Uh,
Scarf Vulpix." All right, just keep that in mind.
listen, shut up.
All right, stalling out the sun. I think he clicked Energy Ball just like to predict the Squirtle switching again. Is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
assumption. Baton
I
pass.
read
All
it
right,
as they clicked energy ball on the protector.
get the Latrell in and click Air Slash. Man, people are too wuss to run Hurricane. I mean, it makes
I
sense for on this team because it's a Sun team, but still.
yeah. Also, shout out to Rock Tomb supremacy.
Yeah, Rock Tomb versus the slowest Pokemon on the field on either side. Really doing its work right now.
Of course, of course. Hey, Rock Tomb is better than Rock Slide most of the time.
Yeah, oh yeah, he also clicked it versus a Pokemon that could be competitive. Imagine you just gave that Wattrell a +2 boost, and it was like
I
maybe
don't
like something
okay.
like
I don't think
Berry
you're ever
Juice.
I don't think you're ever being competitive into a Hisuian Voltorb matchup.
That's fair. That's fair. But hey, maybe it was a mistake. Never know.
You
All right,
you
get
never
full
know,
picks
this is
in.
true.
Croc the Berry Juice so that knockoff doesn't do anything. I like it. Baton Pass out.
This
I'm not the biggest fan of that Baton Pass there. You just click
yeah.
Weather Ball. You claim a kill. You have a Vulpix at
This
practically full health. You can come in again later and just continuously claim kills with Vulpix.
this is just kind of an over predict in my opinion. I mean, the critical hit is unfortunate, but you still lose your choice scarf there, and
Yeah, you lose your
it's just
choice
a bit
scarf
too
with
much of a
Charmander. And I mean, I don't know what you're over predicting. Weather Ball's
over
killing
predict is in
something.
like yeah. I mean, what I mean is like they. I assume they baton passed expecting a Squirtle switch and wanted to try and punish that. Clicking Weather Ball is still always the play because you just Energy Ball it next turn.
Yeah,
But
heck, you can
so
probably Weather Ball it again next turn after rocks.
probably honestly. Either way, though, like no reason to try and predict a switch it or anything. You just keep attacking there.
Yeah, it sucks that you lose your scarf on this, which
Hmm.
could be very, very painful. Especially like after the crit, now you're definitely in Grassy Glide range. So if you
Yeah,
did have the
but I
scarf,
mean,
you were
even then,
yeah,
yeah, even then, we know that Grookey's scarf. So now it's just gonna die to Grookey no matter what.
yep. But you do get to claim a kill with Charmander, which is fun.
Yeah,
Look at that Weather Ball resist. Yum.
great resist.
All right, then yep, Grookey comes in and then Grookey can claim a kill with like knockoff or U-turn. Yep, U-turn.
Hmm.
Good sack on the Charmander, knowing that it's just dead white anyway, so you have like if he clicks U-turn, you have the momentum now. Clicking Giga Drain, probably just like predicting Fampy if I had to guess. Honestly,
Yeah.
good protect. Go Tink on this Sludge Bomb. Oh, another Giga Drain. I mean, to be fair, Tink can just sit on Fungus. If you're running Temper Flare, you could definitely sit on Fungus.
Does it get Temper Flare? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, Tink gets Temper Flare.
I don't. I feel like you're bullshitting me right now. I'm gonna Google this.
Bro, how do you think Tink beats Tink?
I swear I don't. I'll put $5 on the line right now. You keep watching this. I'm putting money on the line.
Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I don't believe it does get Temper Flare. I think I was just thinking of Stunky the whole time, getting Temper Flare.
I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right. Well, Tink, you did your best. All right.
See, fucking Stunky Coach over here saying Tington gets Temper Flame.
I don't know why you didn't click knockoff versus this as well. Like if you click knockoff with Tink instead of like spamming Training Kiss, this would be in a lot better position where you can save some of your mons. All right,
For sure.
getting full sleep on Fampy kind of sucks. Yeah, if you had like if you click knockoff, this groupie could be saved easily. Another crit knockoff,
Yeah.
nice. Good night,
And
groupie.
that crit is definitely really nice.
Yep, I don't
If it,
believe it would matter in the end, but
I don't know. I'm a Drifloon hater. I always think that thing hits for piss all damage.
yeah, I'm not a big Griffin fan either. All right, Miss Willow,
Double
Miss Rock
me.
Blast. All right, just
Love that.
we love those types of turns. All right, do you have oh no, I was thinking you were buried just now. You're just another Rock Blast
Mm,
miss. I love
that's
Rock
easy.
Blast so much. It's such a terrible move for being 90 accuracy. But I think Rock Slide hits more, and it's the same accuracy.
Yeah, and right there, I hope that was like a misclick and you didn't just choose not to bring acrobatics on a grassy seed set.
I mean, acrobatics on an unburdened set in general.
Yeah,
Yeah, this game's pretty much over
and
at this point. There's like nothing
yeah,
you
this
can
point
do.
there's nothing
Yeah, your Fampy wasn't bringing it back.
here.
Even if it was somehow able to get like a super crit earthquake on the fungus, like you're not beating Galarian Ponyta afterwards. So
Yeah, and real quick, the fungus ever knocked off? I don't
no,
know if
oh,
that.
it was, yeah,
Okay. I
yeah,
do actually have some notes from Z Pice. I'm gonna try and you can keep talking. I'm gonna glance over these real quick.
yeah. Honestly, I just think it was more than anything, it was just a rougher matchup. I mean, I think if you had acrobatics on Drifloon, and maybe if you had Shell Smash on Squirtle, but even then, Squirtle sucks, so I don't know how much that would have been done for you there, but acrobatics on Drifloon would have been nice. Um, I think if you clicked knockoff versus the Latrell, you could have saved the Grookey at the very least, and that could have been useful for like if you had like Wood Hammer, you could like threaten the Galarian Ponyta. The issue is Fungus is just like I don't know if you had anything for Fungus outside of like an Acrobatics Drifloon, so
Yeah.
it makes
The
Fungus
mo
hard to handle.
the notes really the only important part, which I kind of agree with, is they should have tried to, even if it would have been rough, they should have tried to bring a more aggressive Shell Smash Squirtle set. It would have been a little hard to actually set up, but
Yeah, like I
even like
understand why you didn't bring it here because like Squirtle doesn't really have a chance to Shell Smash versus this team outside of like maybe Anorith.
I think if you can, you'd have to be really smart with your positioning. You could probably live one energy ball if grassy terrain isn't up. You could probably try and set up against a Ponyta or an Anorith, at least in theory, or you could probably sponge one hit from Charmander. It would you'd have and granted, remember we're in Applin's bottom division here, so like this is all just tips in general here. But if you're able to get an aggressive position like that, I think that would have given the best chances of winning because your matchup here is generally really rough. You've got three Fire Weak Pokemon,
Even
two
then,
Pokemon that are hard walled by Fungus.
I don't even think that Squirtle can OHKO Fungus with +2 Ice Beam. I'm
Yeah,
being honest.
you'd have to like, try and bait it out at some point,
Yeah, because that Fungus, I mean, you would have to knock that Fungus off. The biggest
or
issue is like Squirtle just, you try doing it early with Squirtle, but then Squirtle can't kill anything. So you have to do it late with Squirtle.
yeah. And even with the sun reduction, I mean, something like Charmander, Vulpix is gonna fall over to a mud shot anyway. You could also just be a man and run Blizzard, to be honest.
Yeah, true. If you're not running Hurricane, might as well run Blizzard.
Exactly. There you go.
All right. Next up, we have Vooper versus Teamo, also known as Haste. I loved their Haste on the docks.
This is a battle of the ages. You will never see a more intense matchup. That's this one.
Oh wait, I remember. Okay, I remember what happened here. Yep, it's great.
It's great. This is a great game.
Love it.
Um,
All right, first
from
off, what do you see on both sides?
hyper offense.
Yeah, it's high. I mean, it's Little Cup. It's going to be hyper offense most of the time. I mean, what you have Cottony plus Shelder on one side, Cottony
You
plus like Scraggy as well.
you have a Cottony, Glimmet, Diglett with Drifloons. This is like three support mons and three sweepers. Just textbook definition.
Yep. I mean,
Um,
especially like since Cottony hates Ponyard so much, like Ponyard kind of just destroys Cottony. Having Diglett is
mhm.
amazing, so that you just don't have to worry about Ponyard. But yeah, so like
Maybe I'm getting too big brained here, and maybe I don't know if it actually learned this. If Cottony gets natural gift choppleberry time. Fuck you, Poniard.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure Panyard would live that
It
because I think
might.
because I think natural gift is physical.
You could invest. I mean, it's 4 times weakness.
Yeah, but
LC
still,
damage.
Panyard can live a lot of fighting moves that are like non-stab and kind of weak, and Conti's
It's
attack
just
stat isn't really anything to write home about.
anyways. Vooper definitely with more hyper offensive. Haste up, haste up. Um, I don't know how to feel about their team. I
I
feel
mean,
like they don't have like a
they have Webb's
super
Panyard.
strong powerhouse. They do have Web Spaniard. This is true.
It's
Like
like,
I like the Web Spaniard. The other three is like I don't know if they have a strong. They don't have a strong like Web's powerhouse. If that makes sense.
yeah, their Webb's powerhouse is Panyard. That's
Yeah,
it.
which is I do not rate Poniard that highly as a Web's breaker.
I mean, I do. It's like 16 speed. It's below the 17 speed threshold, and you're threatening out, and you're like threatening any defoggers, wannabe defoggers. You
Oh,
easily
it's
tank
definitely good.
rapid
I just wish
spins.
there was something like I don't know, like a Mudbray or just something
All right. You're
stronger
talking about Webbs,
than.
and you're like, okay, Mudbray.
Yes, Mudbray is an amazing Webs Pokemon.
All right. All right, let's just get to the
Haters gotta
battle
hate.
before I hate even more on your weird takes. All right, League
This is,
Limit and League Krogunk. All right, first off, you think it's that Krogunk or you think it's Zorua? I'm pretty sure like in this matchup you would want Zorua disguised as Krogunk. That or
I mean, for
Ponyard.
sure.
Like I would say that or Ponyard because if you can like maybe like trick that Diglett into coming in and not being able
See,
to kill the Zorua.
I think I think they lead with genuine Krogunk right there because I think they want to try and like threaten an earthquake, potential earthquake on the Glimmet. Um, and even if you have the Zorua disguised as Krogunk, the Cottony could still just try and click Dazzling Gleam. Not likely, but still enough to be a little cautious about it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you
As
definitely
I'm
want
a
to lead
Cottony, I want
Krogunk.
to click Dazzling Gleam versus a Krogunk. I'm going to do 30%
Yes.
and I'm going to die to Sludge Bomb.
Yes, you're not seeing the vision, T-Row.
I'm definitely not. No.
Listen, I would click it just so Cottony is off my screen. I fucking hate that Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, on a more serious note, also potentially threatening knockoffs on something, but I really think they're gonna expect the lead Glimmet. And I guess that's probably a Zorua, or they just don't have Earthquake, which I think both is a bad play.
All right, so you just saw that, right? All
Mud
right, so
Slap.
the Mud Slap. Yep. So fun fact, Mud Slap is banned because it's a
Yeah.
100% lowering accuracy move.
So this is why we picked this one. This is a great strong start.
Very like right off the bat, this is banned. If you like, and I don't, you can't really see the chat on the side, but I'll let you know what's being said.
Yeah.
Timo's talking about like you can't draft limit setup spam. That's so lame. And it's like honestly that is limit setup spam.
Oh, it is. It is. We called it out immediately.
Yeah. All right, look at Shelter missing everything. And then
By the way, by the way, real quick, is this Scarf Shelter?
yes, yes it is. I don't know
What the fuck?
why you have Scarf Shelter when you have a
What?
Cottony that could just memento for Shelter for free. I guess like Ponyard and you're like too afraid to try like trapping Ponyard with Diglett. I don't know. Maybe you want
I
a
guess it's like a surprise, I
yeah, it could
guess,
be like
but
a
like
surprise for stuff like Wingull and Cutie Fly. But even
I
then, I
still
would
think
like
it's
lead
interesting.
Shelter then. I would like, you know what? I'm gonna surprise something real quick. I'm just gonna lead Shelter and click Rock Blast versus like Cutie Fly or Wingull lead. But you know
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
Shoutouts on the
I'd
Glimmet
love to
lead.
know the vision here, but I don't know about this, guys.
Alright, well, there goes the Shelter. Okay, I don't think they're talking about how it's banned. Oh, okay, no. Now they're asking if Terra's banned. So I'm glad that Teamo knows that one.
We did actually. We had another team in, I want to say, Cherubi, who clicked Terrasilize. So
Yep, it's going great. All right, you get the rock slide flinch. Huge, huge.
I
Timo's
really
complaining
wish that
about hacks right
second,
now.
like,
That's great.
I wish that second rock slide missed. Honestly, it would be so funny.
That would have been hilarious. All right, is this like Scarf then? I'm assuming Scarf Diglett. If like
Maybe
you click versus. Okay, Snatch Gothita. All right. You know
he
what? That's
he.
Scraggy. I mean, I see it. The Scraggy's gonna click D dance, right?
But I mean, what does Gothita even do once you have the D dance?
Does Gothita get Dazzling Gleam?
It does not. It has no fairy moves.
Oh,
It does no. It doesn't even have like focus plus. I don't know what you're gonna. Even if it did, you just raw click that. I don't like. I think the snatch is funny. I just don't know what you're actually gonna do with it.
it's funny. It's for the
Maybe
memes.
like. Oh, maybe like snatch encore. Maybe maybe that's the plan. You just encore anyway though. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just seems like you just fucking click a move anyway.
Nah, he gets the +1 speed, so he outspeeds Glimmet in the back.
Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, my mind is blown.
True. All right, so the rocks are up. So the Hisuian Zoro, you can tell this is Hisuian Zoro just from rocks now, which like sucks when you
Oh my god.
disguise
By
Hisuian
the way,
Zoro as Krogunk.
real quick, I'm not gonna lie here. I had like I'm only using like half a zoomed in thing for this. I didn't realize that this is a Sui and Zorua. That's why I mentioned the Deagly. Because I thought it was Unova. I'm not like looking at the actual roster right now.
Mm, yeah, you're doing great.
Thanks. I try my best.
Wait, was that Flame Orb? Oh no, he Will-O-Wisp.
What?
Never mind, I'm going
Willow,
crazy.
okay, all right. I don't want to hear it coming from you after that comment.
Okay, I had to pause for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing that clearly says balloon under it, yeah, that's Flame Orb.
Okay, all right. Draft players can't read. We've already established this on this battle alone. All right, there's a memento. There you go. Now you go into like
Finally.
Scraggy,
I love mementoing on like when I have like two Pokemon left.
and then there's a memento
No,
on that side. I mean, no, I like the memento there because like it gives your Scraggy a free chance to set up.
I like it. I just wish they like did it a little earlier.
No, I think when you memento, you memento to win. You don't memento to break.
Mm.
All right, there goes Cutie Fly. I'm thinking that was Scarf then, or it just didn't have a way to hit limit.
Okay, so this is yeah. Officially, we've been looking at a Krogunk the entire time. See what I don't. Okay, here's what I don't understand here. Why are you like? Okay, so we lead with the air balloon Krogunk seemingly as like a Glimmet wall, and we don't run Earthquake. We we are air balloon and resist both stabs, and we're expecting the Glimmet lead. Why do we not run the move to Oko Glimmet?
I'm assuming they predicted the double. I think it's what they were trying.
Maybe, maybe.
That's my guess. Take it or leave it. All right, and then at this point, you click Thunder Wave. You try to get the para, full para. I understand that. That's your way
Mhm.
of winning, and then you just die to Drain Punch. Man, Teemo got hacked. In
Oh
my
yeah.
honest opinion.
Oh, oh for sure. Totally. The
Yeah,
mud
he got
slapper
hacks
got
here.
hacked.
The man who brought Mudslap is retribution.
Yeah, this is what you get, honestly.
All right. Next time, now that you know you can't bring Mudslap.
Beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Yep. Okay, so what ended up is this game was decided as a 3-0 victory for Vooper, even though there's only one Pokemon left because Mudslap is illegal. So if you bring an illegal move, it's automatically forfeit 3-0 for the
This is
opponent.
public shaming, Timo. This is what you get for bringing Mudslap. Public shaming.
All right. Next up, we have Juan versus Cameruption. So Cameruption is Awesome Altaria, and Juan is Dazzle Dazzle. I only know that because I remember Cameruption is Awesome Altaria from like leagues past, and that's how I remember
Ven
it.
Venipede mentioned.
There is a Venipede on the screen. That is true. There's a Venipede.
I
There's a Pumpkaboo. I mean, Pumpkaboo is more
also,
common, but Venipede. On the other
oh,
side,
and for
there's like,
context, Juan loves his Swablu. He loves Swablu so much. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why.
I mean, Swablu is like it's a solid. I would say it's a solid low tier.
It's not bad for cheap.
Yeah, like it gets some cool moves and stuff. It's cheap, but hey, it gets cool moves.
Yeah,
Can't hate
for
it.
sure.
It is a bird.
It do be burden.
All right, Apom versus Venipede. Double into Sandshrew. I like that because like most of the time Venipede would just be click and protect here. So
Hmm.
you get that free double. Yep, there you go. Free switch. There's the spikes, there's the rocks. All right, everything is set up. Now click knockoff. There you go. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 10 times out of 10 if you're Sandshrew in that position, you click knockoff.
Yeah, I mean, and there's no like threat to just not spinning right away. Because even if they set up another spike, they're just gonna eat the knockoff and die in 2 turns anyway. So good
Yeah.
prediction.
Yeah. It's like you can click earthquake, but like at the end, I think that's like what your opponent said, like you don't want to switch it to something that can like possibly tank this earthquake. So you go into like Baltoy or Pumpkaboo, and Pumpkaboo is also ghost type that blocks spin, so like it's like double of like, hey, I get a good knockoff here, so I like the
Hmm.
play. All right, get that nice 19% on that Sandshrew, and then you lost your spin
I'm
block.
out of trust.
All right, and now Chinchao's in, so you have to kind of double out. Does he click Volt Switch, predicting the double? No, he clicks Scald. I mean, Scald's good. You could bait the burn. Don't get it, never
Yeah.
lucky. All right, there's the Volt Switch now. I mean, losing your Berry Juice sucks there, but I understand like you don't want to switch into something else into that knock, so
Go Ponyta. You'll burn. Trust.
get Diglett. Yeah, Diglett just traps for free versus Apom.
Yeah.
Life Orb, all right. Sandshrew is back. Oh, great.
There's gonna be a true Sandshoe gaming moment.
Yeah, you click spin there because nothing can block you anymore. Yep, he clicks protect just to get the speed boost. All right, so now you outspeed Endeavor. I do like Endeavor. Now,
Endeavor was actually a very interesting play.
if that was like a Berry Juice Sandshrew, then you'd be like you're like, oh shoot. But like you could just Endeavor again, yeah. I mean, unless you had like Pin Missile. I don't even know if Pin Missile would kill, but I do like the Endeavor play again.
It could.
All right, go Baltoy. Do you have like, yep, you live the knockoff easy. You get the spin off, get rid of rocks, and you kill the Sandshrew, which is nice. Your Ponyta don't have to worry about rocks anymore. Swablu comes in. Swablu claims kill.
Big 26%.
Shout out to Swablu. All right, did you Volt Switch here? Thunderbolt? I don't know if I like Thunderbolt. I think Volt Switch would have been nicer. I guess I don't know if it kills Swablu or not is the thing. Would a Volt Switch killed Swablu? Don't know. I
Don't
don't
know,
have.
but also Swablu's not really like threatening you. There's no reason to like really be scared of it
Yeah, but I'm
standing
not saying
in.
like be scared. I'm just saying like he's if he wants to like he's gonna switch out at the very least.
Oh
So you
no,
get
no,
a
no, I
Volt Switch
agree.
off.
I agree. Like I agree Volt Switch was the play. That's what I'm saying. I'm like I think Thunderbolt, like even if Volt Switch didn't kill, like that doesn't really matter because Swablu doesn't threaten. Even if you switch to, like Ponyta, you're not really threatened. So Volt Switch is always the play.
Yeah, because then like if he goes Magby, you get into your Diglett for free. I guess
Hmm.
it could have been like unless you're afraid of like Scarf Magby. Yeah, that is true. Interesting. Ah, but it's Life Orb, so you can go Diglett now. 33. That you could definitely tell that's like a special Magby when you see Mach Punch doing 33 to a Life Orb Diglett.
For sure.
And Scarf
And then
Marini, let's
Scarf
go.
Marini.
I love Scarf
This is why I
Marini.
picked this one. Scarf Marini was so cool to see.
I love Scarf Marini. I've started seeing it more and more. I mean, it has such a nice speed tier to run Scarf.
Yeah, I mean 15, really nice.
Yeah.
It's faster than you'd think.
Yep. It's faster than you think. Usually, like, you just think of it as like a bulky, annoying mon in like, little cup draft that's not really good, but it can be
Hmm.
offensive as well, so it has its uses. Unlike Pharisee, which is just fully defensive.
Oh yeah, oh my god, fuck Pharisee. There we go. I can English. Trust
Yep.
me.
All right, good win for Juan there. 3-0, solid 3-0. Solid play overall, I think. Like
Yeah, good
definitely like
predictions.
yeah, like trapping your opponent into like damned if you do, damned if you don't with your Sandshrew versus the Venipede was huge. Like especially like just like instead of like letting Apom stay in versus Venipede, just going a hard Sandshrew on the like obvious protect. Because like, Apoms would like, click fake out, turn one type of thing. So obvious
Yeah,
protect for Venipede since it's speed boost. You get into Sandshrew for free. You get your rocks up, and then you just damned if you do, damned if you don't, click knock.
we're definitely seeing the uptick in skill compared to last game.
Yeah. Yeah. This is yeah. And now we are at the second highest level here. We have Fox, as known as the Iron Pikachu, versus SoulBlaze.
Stinky
And
Noibat.
yep, and there's a Noibat on the screen. Everything else
This is
is common. Well, I guess Cubone's not that common, but I have seen Fox drafted a few times, so
all I'm gonna say is that Fox is very me coded with this team with the Cutie Fly, Sui Sora, Stunky Cabrawler team.
yeah, I was like, wait, this is just you. And with the
This is this
Cubone
is
and Natu tacked on.
this is I used Cubone in the dojo. It actually isn't that bad.
Oh no, I love Cubone, especially with webs. I love Cubone.
I think Webs is like really the Cubone's time to shine. I mean, there's still some ugly matchups, but I mean, I love Fox's team for no particular reasons, of course.
Yeah, no reasons whatsoever. And like
Mm-mm,
here you
mm-mm.
see like the Earthquake switch in is a Noibat, so Cubone can just like click Bone Meringue a lot.
Yeah, there is no EQ switching.
Yep. Alright. Lead with Tink. Great lead. Mold Breaker. Alright, so the beauty about Mold Breaker is you can fake out the Cutie Fly.
Yeah,
But instead it takes choice specs.
switcheroo.
Yeah, I do. I'm a little bit iffy on switcherooing choice specs because if you accidentally switcheroo the wrong Pokemon, oh no.
Yeah, I would have done like switcheroo flame orb here.
Yeah, like a
Because even if you
switcheroo
get
like yeah, like
I
Flame
say even
Orb
if you
or
get like burnt by accident or whatever, like it's cutie fly, it doesn't really matter.
yeah. Yeah, but I've seen switcheroo Cutie Fly with choice specs a few times, and I'm very iffy on it because of like what can come in and just gain a choice specs. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Little Cup, so choice specs isn't like doing as much versus like a Life Orb. So like you have that regard, but at the same time, you're giving something like a powerful item that could just spam it. So it's a little like
yeah.
iffy. It's like tricking choice band. You have to be very careful of what you're trying to trick.
I do like the switcheroo just acting as a pseudo knockoff there.
Yep. All right. And now the Quaxley is at +1. Yeah, because the Cutie Fly switcherooed again just to steal the item. I mean, that's
Hmm.
fine. Quaxley can get out of hand kind of quickly, especially when you let it rapid spin for free like that. But I understand like taking away its item with the Cutie Fly.
Yeah, I mean, I think removing the item, if Fox has a way around it, I mean, only doing 33% there is, yeah, just taking away the EV light will make it easier to handle in the future.
Yep. All right, now we get webs up again. Yep, there we go. There's the webs. The rocks are up. But now you know it's stuck, so it has to switch. Oh, if you're running U-turn, you just had a free U-turn there. But Moonblast
Yeah,
into
but I mean,
Psychic to take care of Trubbish is nice.
yeah, and I don't think there's much SoulBlaze could have done about that one.
I mean there are like sets that you could build Trubbish to live that. Like if you
Mm.
just like go max Spadef, you can live that. But yeah, get that berry
I
juice
don't,
back up
I,
to full.
I don't know if they are. I think in this matchup,
They're definitely not. If they
no,
were,
no,
they
I
would
know
have
that.
lived.
No, 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 I know that much. I was gonna say in this matchup, I would be running like heavy duty boots Elekid or something just so that not my entire like Noibat is not a remover. I don't care what anyone says. And I think banking on the Quaxley was fine, but it's looking pretty ugly here now.
Yeah. All right, you go Cubone, but you see it takes 10%, so you know that's Hisuian Zorua. Good liquidation click on SoulBlaze's part.
Hmm. Yeah, but I mean with that removed EV light here, it's I mean it will wisp, but even if it attacked, it's likely getting two shot.
Yeah,
So even if it I don't know. I like that's why I like Hisuian Zora a lot is because it's so strong. You can still just easily threaten out the rapid spinners.
yep. Go Natu, and then as he clicked Hurricane, see that's a man clicking Hurricane instead of Air Slash.
I
It's a
mean, you
man
have to.
click.
This thing has like base 45 special attack
Hey,
and no bulk.
man click. All right, you go Tinkaton expecting the Ice Punch. I mean, the issue is, yeah, but now it's going to die to close combat. Unless that's
Yeah,
Scarf. I guess it could have been Scarf if he like went into Noivern.
good knockoff click.
Yeah, good.
I
That
think. Well,
no, it's a
well,
great
actually, that's a
knockoff
bit
click
ballsy.
because it's a
Well,
Cubone.
that's true, but you no, but you also have to like.
I
Did
remember.
he know it was Scarf? Like, that's a really ballsy call out to just click knockoff into a Crabrawler if you don't know its item.
I mean, at that the Tinkaton is choice specs. It's useless. It got its rocks up. It's kind of useless now. So I think they were 100% trying to sack it, and they got like
That is true. I mean, maybe if it's not play rough, but even then, I would like play roughed or thunder waved it. But fair.
yeah. I was like I agree with the knockoff play there, 100%. And then like I do not agree with switching into Cubone because Cubone just got neutered really badly. Without Thick Club, Cubone's kind of very weak. Oh, he's running Air Slash too? Wuss.
Okay. Immediately taken back. Oh, I guess the threat is that his Noibat is Scarf.
Yeah,
So the idea is that if Fox is clicking a move, it's kind of just agreed they're both Scarf. Okay, never mind. I like the knockoff play a lot more now.
yep. Alright, and then Hisuian Zora goes down. Now he can rapid spin
Donkey
later.
Gaming.
And then he misses
Rough
Gunk
miss.
Shot, which really sucks because Gunk Shot plus Sucker definitely would have killed this.
Yeah.
Because now he gets rapid spin off, and he can just like die to Gunk.
Yeah.
But no webs up really sucks for Fox now because there's an Elekid.
Yeah, although I will say, I mean, we know this Cabrawler is Scarf, so it should just be able to keep clicking close combat unless they get an unlucky Stunky myth. I mean, static proc or something.
Yeah.
But I think,
Okay,
yeah, I think this will just be a Cabrawler game. I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know why
Crawler
they clicked
gaming.
Thunderbolt there, but okay. I mean, if you had, I guess Stunky would live Ice Punch from like a
Yeah.
or like a Psychic. Oh, it definitely was Psychic. It's a Dark type. But yeah. All right, Tinkatink goes down. All right, D Dancing Scraggy. Imagine if this wasn't neutered.
Yeah, see, mm,
That Scraggy would be dead. I mean, the
I
thing
get
is,
why they didn't. I would always hard switch. I would try and like, ugh, I don't know. I think letting the Scraggy get up. I mean, it's fine here because Cabrawler's Scarf, but
yeah. I
like
mean,
risking the Bone Meringue miss, I don't know.
yeah. I mean,
I would be
I
very cautious
100%
about
like
that.
I agree with that play. What they did is just imagine if they weren't knocked off from earlier.
Yeah,
The Scraggy had no chance. It would have been like it made like a guaranteed win into like a 10% chance to lose, pretty much.
yeah,
Because if Scraggy got +2, then everything just loses. You can't. Stunky is too weak at that point. For Brawler is Scarf, so it's not gonna be able to live a +2 hit, a +3 hit since it's Moxie. So yeah, but nope, you hit the boomerang, and now you are able to just kind of just drain punch. All right, I'm okay with the switch there. You have Earthquake probably, I'm assuming. You could click
more than
Sucker
likely,
here, or you don't click
or
Sucker
just
here. I guess like
no
in case
sucker
they have
gaming.
sub. If they have sub, it's like I understand like they could sub there and then you're
Yeah,
really screwed. Actually, no, because they sub, you just sucker, you spam sucker until you break the sub.
yeah,
So honestly, I think if you had sucker, you just click it there at the end. But either way, like in case you know, like Shuckaberry shenanigans, you live Earthquake and then like click Sidekick and kill the Crawler,
pretty much.
or click Knockoff and then you outspeed Crawler and can kill it next turn, type of thing.
I mean, pretty, pretty cool game overall. Love to see some Brawler gaming.
Yeah, it was a good game overall. It was like very early in Fox's favor, and then it just got really unfortunate when she sacked the item on Cubone.
Not only that, I mean, I think the gunk shot miss would have made things a lot.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If
That would have like
oh yeah, if
that
they
would have
hit
been
gunk shot,
turned
then
into
yeah, it's like
10
game over. Because like the web
Yeah.
stove would have been up. Scraggy can't get to +2 speed fast enough without dying. Kerbrauer just kind of won, guaranteed. So yeah, I mean, very unfortunate,
Yeah.
but overall,
Yeah, I
just
mean, and
like a good
that
gameplay.
switcheroo though. Sorry, you what were you saying?
Just a good gameplay. That's all I said.
Oh yeah, and that switcheroo from earlier in the game definitely came in clutch. Love
Yeah,
that. Love to see it.
yeah. I mean, is you saw me like talk bad about the switcheroo, but at the same time, it worked very well there. So like, good bring.
Yeah.
Like it has its good brings. Like don't get me wrong, it has its good brings. It's just I'm very weary of bringing it unless I know there's a Pokemon that's going to be like sitting in checking me that I can
Yeah, or
trick
at
with
least
it.
I do agree with typically when I run such a switcheroo, um, sometimes I'm running no item, honestly. Sometimes I'm just running no item and click switcheroo.
Yeah, that's fair. Steal the item. I think like if you're like facing like definitely like the Tink is definitely there to check the Cutie Fly because nothing else on
Yeah.
SoulBlaze's team is checking Cutie Fly as you saw the Trubbish get smoked by Moonblast plus Psychic. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
and I mean the
Tink.
interesting thing about like the Tink matchup is that you can at least typically always get one switcheroo off unless like because Tinkaton doesn't even get like Iron Head. I think its strongest steel move is like
Flash Cannon.
met. Oh yeah, I'd say Metal Claw, or if you want to run fucking what is it, Steel Beam? I think it's called,
Yeah.
or whatever that one is. 140 base power cuts half your HP.
Yep, I mean that definitely would taking out the cutie fly, but
Oh, for
the cutie
sure.
fly is faster, so
Yeah, choice specs that one.
yep. Yeah, choice specs it into steel beam. Two things are dying. All right, and for the upper division, we have Inversify versus Brett. Now looking
Oldies
at, we
Gaming,
have a
let's
more
go.
Brawler gaming. Now I want to say this beforehand. It was my co-host that chose these games. So as you can see, my co-host loves Brawler. As we
Yes,
now have our next, yet another Brawler game. Same thing can be
Brawler
said.
build.
Maybe about Drifloon. Maybe my co-host has a secret love for Drifloon because there's
I
yet another
fucking hate
Drifloon.
Drifloon. I fucking hate Drifloon.
We have yet another Drifloon on the screen.
There is a Stunky in here though. Representation.
Yeah, there we go. We have our Stunky in the Stunky division. All right, let's get this battle started. Lead the Stunk. Tank the knockoff. To knockoff back. Yes. That just killed.
Yeah,
That just murdered the
static
poor
Ronan.
Elekid. Static
That's another
sucks
why
there,
Stunky's so
like
cool.
really badly, because now you're slower than the Brawler, so you can't just get a good play rough on it first. Oh, then you
Yeah,
get full parried. Oh,
it,
that's
and
terrible.
and I'm like, I kind of get why they knocked off because you have no switch into Stunky here. Nothing wants to eat a hit from Stunky. So I guess I don't know. I think I would have just clicked the Thunderbolt. I think I don't know if I liked the knockoff play. I think I would have just clicked Thunderbolt and then have another way to revenge kill it.
And he's just
I
saying
think
that he got
knockoff.
lucky. He got lucky with the static proc because if he didn't get the
Oh,
static proc,
100% lucky with the static proc. Imagine if he clicked knockoff. The only thing he's got to outspeed that now is the Ponyta.
yeah. And then Ponyta could be
Or
handled with like Goldie.
yeah, or like a scarf or something. But like,
Yeah.
I think a little luck on the static there.
Yep. And now,
Especially as we see it gets paralyzed.
yeah, he gets static full parried so that the Brawler can only get to take aftermath instead of taking a play rough to the chin and then aftermath.
Yeah.
All right, Larian Farfetch is in, clicks Brave Bird, and it doesn't kill. Imagine if it was
Crabrawler
play roughed.
Crabrawler Gaming.
Bro, that did 0. Wait, why did that Drain Punch do so little? That's a +1 Drain Punch.
I don't know, bulky fetch, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely bulky fetch. All right, Berry
Scarf
Juice, yep.
for
Berry Juice Full Torb takes out the Frillish. That was Scarf.
double scarf question mark. There it is.
Yep, there's a double, and then there's the static
There's the
para.
static. There's the static. Doesn't matter, but there's the
Voltorb just
static.
claimed 2 kills there.
Was that Voltorb?
Nice.
No, the Voltorb wasn't even Sash. It just survived on a miracle.
It survived on 1, yeah. And now the Snivy can come and just click Leaf Storm. Okay, why? I mean, now, like, if you have
Come on,
acrobatics here, you click
acrobatics.
it, but you don't have acrobatics.
This is why we run acrobatics, people. Come on. Doesn't
Like, I
matter.
understand, like, maybe you're like flare. No, no, you were definitely unburdened because you just outsped right after, but I'm so angry that you weren't acrobatics because that Snivy would be dead without ever getting a glare off.
Okay, wait, pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about one thing. If you listen, if you are a Goldeen user and you match up into Ponyta, do not be a pussy. Run Water Veil. The Ponyta players are adapting and have started burning our Goldeens. Start running Water Veil.
They've adapted.
They've
They know
adapted.
that they don't have to run Wild Charge anymore.
Literally, but literally though, like you could start to get ballsy and run Water Veil. It's interesting.
Even then, I'm pretty sure you will live a Wild Charge with the Berry Juice set. That's just funny. Get that high horsepower, yes, that nice 32%. Alright. I mean, good enough. Now Crabrawler can come in, get a bulk up in,
Yeah,
and just win. Or you Drain Punch.
probably just clicks Knocker Ice Punch here though. You don't have Psychic? I
Yeah,
need to pick a better game.
it's just yeah, we had a non-psychic Baltoy, which is fine. I've run like no psychic Baltoy plenty of times, so I understand. No psychic Baltoy, no acrobatics Drifloon is not going well. I mean, that was a speed tie.
I
Yeah,
would
that was
like
a
to.
speed tie versus Crabrawler, so this is
I
definitely a
was
bulkier
gonna,
Crabrawler.
I was gonna say, I'd like to point out your 16 speed. Just go jolly. Just do it.
Maybe he needed that extra bulk. Maybe he's like a bulkier Crabrawler set. He's actually
Like
slower than 16. I don't know if this was like
I-
max speed Baltoy.
it had to have been if it was. I mean, well, maybe not. Maybe if this is like a really slow brawler,
That's what I'm thinking. It's just a really bulky, slow Crabrawler.
maybe then. I don't know if I like that, but maybe.
All right,
It's
going for
just a
the
sad
flinches.
time. This is sad times for the Goldeen gamers.
Yep. All right. So it's kind of over now, unless you get like a lot of flinches here. Maybe a
All
crit
I'm gonna
along the way.
say, all I'm gonna say, if we were Water Veil here, we would have killed the brawler. Just saying.
Yeah. What did we have? Was that 26% at that point, like 30% or whatever? I actually think Crabrawler would have lived.
I guess this is a very bulky brawler.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, I'm pretty sure
This
this
is
is
a
a super
fucking
bulky
fat.
Crabrawler.
This is a fucking fat brawler.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, it did its job. It
Okay.
faced a Baltoy without Psychic and the Drifloon without Acrobatics.
Yeah, no, I don't know where they plan to take care of the brawler in here. I guess the Brave Bird Farfetch'd was the plan, but
Or like,
I
not
think they
getting
need to be
fully parried
more.
with the
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Stunky.
I just think they need to be a little more mindful. Okay, I think they need to be like a little more mindful about the brawler during prep. I think going if you want to go without acrobatics,
I'm just finding it
or psychic, I
crazy.
think
You're
you pick
not
one.
Acrobatics Drifloon versus a Snivy.
That too. I mean, I think you really have to pick. You have to pick one. You can't drop both of them. Something has to like put pressure on this brawler.
Yeah. I was more on the Snivy. Snivy can get out of hand so quickly, even with your resist.
For sure. So I mean, yeah, just pick the acrobatics if you don't want to run psychic Baltoy.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. That was about 1-0 for Brett. Good game on Brett's side. Was he saved a few times by the fact that his opponent did not have Psychic Baltoy or Acrobatics Drifloon, or
Perchance.
got full paired with the Stunky? There's a chance. But at the same time, he did get paired with the Drillbur, with the Scarf
Like
Drillbur
it
versus Voltorb.
like it mattered.
I mean, it kind of did.
What do you mean? It got killed right away.
Oh, did it? Oh yeah, it
It
did.
got
It
parried
didn't
and then
even have a
immediately
turn.
energy
Yeah,
balled.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
no, it got immediately an energy ball to the face.
Never mind that. Yeah, that didn't matter.
Luck in parentheses. This is my co-host, guys. I can't. This is why I didn't introduce you at the start. You bring shame onto the peachiest little podcast name.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad
You're
that I
welcome.
decided to help you out with this.
You're so welcome.
All right, yeah. All right, so that's the final battle there. Good first week. Had a lot of good battles, honestly. I mean, these are just the ones that we chose. There were definitely some more that we could have chosen. After watching
Yeah,
this, I'm sure my
we
co-host wishes he chose a different Stunky matchup because he's just here, Converge is here complaining about what Inversify brought. And I'm gonna say it right now. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure, like in 10 battles, Inversify would beat both of us at least 8 times out of 10. So
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I kind of did like I watched the games on like 2 times speed. I was just kind of going with whatever. I didn't micromanage anything because I wanted to be a little surprised with what I was seeing.
that's fair. That's fair.
I was just like, this is like a 1-0 match. This looked to be back and forth. I didn't actually like micromanage it.
Yeah, I was filling out the docs, so I saw that it was no acrobatic strife and no psychic Baltoy. But to be fair, I didn't realize it was a speed tie with the Brawler. I just thought the Baltoy was Scarf.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
so
wait,
did I,
I
honestly.
just realized now that it's just a speed tie, so super fat Brawler.
Big boy.
Yeah, all right. All right, I think
Remember next week I'll show the game where the where someone brought terastallization, Scraggy.
wasn't
Didn't
that
even
week
pick a
one
terror type.
though?
It might have been. I'm gonna still bring it up anyway.
All right, yeah,
Little
we'll still bring
bonus.
it up. Because I'm pretty sure that was still a week one game, but all right, guys.
Uh, don't
Thank you
even.
all so much for watching.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week if I don't fall to the EP disease again.
He's gonna fall to the UP disease.
Okay, I am
All right.
the EPness.
Thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Bye. See you.